Good morning. Hi, I'm Dr. Carver. I'm your locum for today. I have an induction meeting scheduled with one of the doctors around now.
I'm Alison, the practice manager, and we were expecting you at 8:30 actually.
Oh, sorry about that. I got a message saying 9 o'clock, but oh well, here now.
Margot, can you take Dr. Carver to the staff room, please, and make him a cup of tea? I'll go and see if Dr. Dunphy's free, as he's already started his surgery. Dr. Dunphy, I've got Dr. Carver, our new locum, here for today. What did you have planned for him? I'd booked him in for a surgery from 9, but he's late and he's already got 3 patients waiting.
Oh, for goodness sake, Alison, I'd forgotten all about him. I'll tell you what, give him an induction pack, introduce him to the staff, and then get him settled in the room where he can start seeing patients as soon as he can.
Well, OK, but isn't that a bit irregular? Shouldn't we...
Pass on my apologies. I'll catch up with him later on. I need to go on a house visit now so that I can deal with the triage patients later.
Dr. Carver, I'm really sorry, but there's been a misunderstanding and Dr. Dunphy's had to go out, but he said he'll catch up with you as soon as he can.
Well, yeah, OK then.
I'll go and get a locum pack for you to read, but in the meantime, do you think you could start a surgery? We've already got 3 patients waiting.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I've got much choice. Ooh, but I will need some help later, just, figuring out how your systems work.
Of course, just ask Sharon or Margot, or 2 receptionists. Margot's been off a bit recently, but they're both very experienced. They'll be able to help you with anything that you need.
Lead the way.
So it's all quite straightforward really, and you can use the intercom here to call in your patients. And Alison asked me to give you a locum pack so we can have a wee read as well.
OK, thank you. I guess that's all I need for now.
OK, well if there's anything you're not sure about, give me a buzz in my extension.
OK, thank you. Oh, hello, Mrs. Riley. Please take a seat. I'm Dr. Carver. What seems to be the trouble today?
Well, I have discovered a breast lump this past week that definitely wasn't there before, so I need it checked out. And my sister had breast cancer a few years back, so I'm a bit worried that it might run in the family.
OK, well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but we'll have a look. So I'm going to give you a quick breast examination. If you can just pop up on the couch. Remove the top half of your clothing, and I am just going to get a chaperone to assist me. Sharon?
No, it's Margot.
OK, Margot? Yeah, listen, I need to do a breast examination on a patient. Can you please come in and assist me?
OK, I'll be through in a minute.
Great. Thank you.
Right, I'm here. What do you want me to do?
Ah, good. Margot, could you just come and stand here for a second, please? OK, Mrs. Riley, I've got one of our receptionists here, Margot, in case you need any assistance. Good. That's perfect, Mrs. Riley. OK, now I am going to need to feel around both breasts, so don't worry, my hands shouldn't be too cold. That's fine, Mrs. Riley. OK, Margot, thank you. That's all for now. As I said, I'm going to call the hospital, get an urgent referral. You should hear from them within 2 weeks. Now, if you haven't heard anything within 2 weeks, do me a favour, call the surgery and we'll chase things up.
You can be sure of it. I'd like to speak to someone about that consultation I've just had with your Dr. Carver.
Can I ask what it's about? It's just that we're very busy this morning.
That's none of your damn business. It's a very sensitive issue, and so I'll not be discussing it here. I want to speak to someone in authority.
OK, Mrs. Riley, isn't it?
Yes.
I'll just see if Alison, our practice manager, is available to speak with you. Please, take a seat. Alison, I have a Mrs. Riley here. I think you need to speak with her. OK.
Mrs. Riley, please take a seat.
Thank you for seeing me.
What seems to be the trouble?
Well, I'm actually really upset about the breast examination I've just had by your Dr. Carver.
All right. What happened?
Well, it was very rough and actually hurt me quite a lot. And I know that isn't right because I've had a breast exam before and it was completely different. No, I'm not happy with him at all. No, he didn't seem to know or care what he was doing.
Dr. Carver's actually a new locum doctor that we haven't used here before today, so we don't really know too much about him, I'm afraid.
Well, he certainly won't be coming anywhere near me again. It feels like I have been assaulted. How do you vet locum doctors before you let them loose in patients anyway?
Well, we only use qualified doctors, of course. Can I ask if you know which one of the practice nurses acted as a chaperone?
Nurse? There was no nurse there. He appeared to call in a receptionist, Moira. You know, he never actually introduced me or anything. I just heard him talking to her.
Well, that must have been Margot. It's actually our policy that a practice nurse should chaperone intimate examinations. Margot isn't trained. Well, this isn't good. OK, Mrs. Riley, let me get a few more details from you and I will certainly raise this with the practice team and with Dr. Carver.
Hello, Alison. It's Dr. Carver here.
Oh, Dr. Carver, I'm glad you phoned.
Yeah, look, I was wondering, do you have a specific procedure for urgent referrals? It's just that I'm looking through your locum pack here, and to be honest, it's a little bit of a dog's breakfast.
It might be a bit well used, Dr. Carver, but I don't think that's very fair. Look, I'll ask Sharon or Margot to pop in and take you through the process.
Thank you, that would be much appreciated.
OK, no problem. And while you're on, there's something else that I need to speak to you about quite urgently. Do you think you could pop through when you finish your surgery?
Yeah, okay. Oh, do I need to sign any repeat prescriptions? And what time are you expecting me here till?
We're paying you till 1 o'clock, and yes, you do have to do the prescriptions. So I've been speaking to Mrs. Riley about her recent breast examination, and I need to get your perspective on it because she was really very unhappy about it.
Well, this is most upsetting to hear about. I can assure you I didn't do anything wrong. I conducted that breast examination in a completely professional manner.
Well, that's not the impression Mrs. Riley has. She says you were very rough with her and the examination was really very painful. And Margot, what were you doing acting as a chaperone anyway?
I just thought things must have changed since I'd been off in the sick and that I should do as I was told so I don't get into any more bother.
Well, can you at least confirm what happened since you were the only other person there?
Sorry, Alison, but I was outside the curtain so I didn't see anything. I did hear Dr. Carver say that he was going to warm his hands up first though.
What? No way did I say that. No, you heard that wrong.
Hang on, Margot, so you didn't even see what Dr. Carver was doing?
Look, don't start trying to blame me for things again. I was just doing what Dr. Carver told me to do. I'm not even trained in this chaperone stuff.
Look, it's quite clear in the practice policy that a chaperone has to be present and able to see what's going on during an intimate examination. And our normal policy is to ask a practice nurse to pop in and act as a chaperone, or if there's not any free, arrange an appointment for another time when one of them are free.
Well, with all due respect, if you'd have given me a proper induction meeting this morning, then maybe I'd have known that because I am not a mind reader. And finding anything in that induction pack that you gave me is a joke.
Maybe if you'd arrived in time this morning, you would have had time to find these things out. Anyway, this isn't getting us anywhere. And Margot, why wasn't Sharon used as a chaperone? She's had specific training in it.
Well, I didn't know she was trained, Alison, because no one tells me anything around here anymore.
See? What kind of Mickey Mouse surgery are you running here anyway?
I am so relieved that Mrs. Riley accepted our apology about that locum's attempt at a breast examination. We really didn't have a leg to stand on.
I know, it was a tricky situation. I think it's highlighted to me that we need to look at how we use locums in the future. You know, I'd heard at one point she'd even consider contacting the GMC about him.
Hold on. Hi, Sharon. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Mrs. Riley's been back on. Apparently, her urgent referral wasn't sent after her appointment with that locum. She phoned here chasing it up and Sharon's just found the tape lying in the wrong basket. She's a lawyer as well. Oh, shit.